What is up, everyone? Welcome in to the Super Bowl preview on the CE Sports channel. Welcome in, C. How you doing, bro?
How you doing, man? Boy, good games of basketball. You know, the Sixers and the Nets, and then the Mavericks and the Warriors, and now we're checking some football, man. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, let's get into it, man. Whew, that was a crazy set of basketball games today, right now, with the
Yep.
Dallas Mavericks game. Man, the Warriors were down all game long, and they could have won it at the very end. Incredible performance by Steph Curry. Got to recognize greatness, I guess, bro.
42 by Luka and 57 by Curry. It was a hell of a. It was they were just going back and forth with each other like a boxing fight. It was a good game.
Dude. Yeah, it's a great game, man. But let's get into the last game of the football season, bro. A lot of people are gonna have withdrawals after today's football game. There it is. The field's ready to go, bro. What are your thoughts on this game, dude?
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay because I think. Well, it's gonna. I'm hoping not, but I'm hoping it's gonna. I see it's gonna rain, man, and so I feel like that might help Tampa Bay. They're gonna run the football probably with Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. And also the problem, Kansas City, even if they wanted to, they're going to be missing the offensive linemen, Willie Gray and the right tackle and the left tackle, Eric Fisher. So that could be a problem for them. So I think that would benefit the Buccaneers if it rains. And obviously that fucking defensive line, Shaq Barrett, Jason Pierre-Paul, Devin White, Villa Veda, Dominican Sue, they're loaded. Steve Spagnuolo's coach, who was the coach in Super Bowl 42 that defeated the 18-0 Patriots. So he's going to have a good game plan.
Definitely, bro. Want to welcome to the chat real quick, Mr. C Sports Show.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you want, welcome in the chat, man. You got a lot of vibes.
All right, I don't know where the hell my chair is, so I can't see the chat from there. So I'm going to look at it. Let me upload it on my computer. Hold on. I mean, on my telephone.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know where the hell the chair went. Oh my lord. All right, let me pull up the chat on the telephone, guys. All right, what's up, guys? Let's see here. Oh, nice. Okay. Little H, what's up? Emmanuel. Well, let's see who else is here. Jeff, Kobe, Big Roy, Crazy Mofo, Bigwood, Crazy Mofo, Emily. What's up? How's everybody doing tonight, guys? How's everybody doing? You want me to read some comments? Or let me read some comments. Picks. Let's go with the picks. The picks, yes. I'm in the Tampa Bay Hey, you're in Tampa Bay Hotel, man? Dude, shout out to man. Emmanuel's at the game, man. Nice. Dude.
How's the vibes out there, bro?
I'm in Tampa. All right, dude, that's crazy. You're in the hotel. What up, Jeff in the zone? What's up? Hey, what up, Kobe? How you doing, Kobe? Bigwood, what's up, Bigwood? Hey, thank you, A-Roy, for the like. Crazy Mofo, yeah, Bucks. He's going with the Bucks. Okay, Crazy Mofo's going with the Bucks. Okay. What's up? Refs receiving the MVP. Crazy Mofo thinks the refs are going to help. What up, Emmanuel? Emily, what up, Emily? Peyton Manning going to be there tomorrow. Can you get a word tomorrow? Woo! Hey, man. Peyton Manning just got named the Hall of Famer with Calvin Johnson and what's that guy, the safety, Woodson.
Cody.
Woodson. They all just got named Hall of Famers. Congratulations to all those gentlemen. Peyton Manning into the Hall of Fame. Yes, congratulations, Kobe. Woo! I got Tampa too, Cody. Are you going to the game too? I think, Cody, right? You're going to the game too. I already picked.
Awesome, bro. We got a lot of people going to the game, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Tom Flores got in too. Long-time Raiders coach.
About time, bro. About time you got in.
About time.
Well deserved.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson. I was wondering if he was going to have enough stats to get in. He had a short career, but he did get in. That's good. Peyton Manning and Woodson, Charles Woodson. Those were the biggest names, I think. And then Aaron Donald won the Defensive Player of the Year, and Aaron Rodgers won the MVP.
Hell yeah.
Alex Smith got Comeback Player of the Year. Who won Coach of the Year? Does anybody know who won the Coach of the Year? I don't know who won Coach of the Year.
The Browns coach, bro.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, he deserves it.
Deserved it.
They won the Cowboys player? Oh, yeah, I think the Cowboys wide receiver made it too. Okay. I forgot what his name was, but yeah, a receiver from the Cowboys also made the Hall of Fame. What's up, Little H? Yeah, thank you. Kevin Sasansky, how you pronounce the last name. Yeah, okay, he deserves it. Okay. some Giants fans were complaining on Twitter about Joe Judge. I'm like, you guys didn't even make the playoffs.
Exactly, bro.
You got the Chiefs.
He deserves it because of that. The franchise, dude. The franchise has been really bad for a lot of years. The dude came in there and he set the tone.
And that franchise has been terrible for like the last since 2002 or 2003 hadn't made the playoffs, so he deserves it for sure. Hey, what's up, Renzo? How you doing, sir? How you doing tonight, man?
What's up, Renzo?
Hey, what up, Sleeping Angel? How you doing tonight, Sleeping Angel? No, I have not snapped. I don't quite watch the replay tonight, Renzo. I was busy. I've been busy watching basketball games. But yeah, man, it's gonna.
Yeah, dude. Let's get right into the little preview, bro. Obviously, like the biggest storyline is this quarterback battle they're gonna do. The goat and the baby goat. A lot of hype, man, all week long on this talk on these quarterbacks. What are your thoughts on these two quarterbacks, bro? How do you see this going? These two dudes going bad on this game.
Yeah, I mean, this could.
Do you see a lot of yards? Do you see a deep?
I hope it's high scoring. I love points, but it's a Super Bowl, and I mean, obviously, Tampa Bay teams is good, and I think Kansas City. Some people are going to say it was a combination of Kansas City's defense, and people are going to, and a combination of Buffalo just sticking up the joint. But I don't know. I think Kansas City has a good defense too. I think it's going to be in the mid-20s, 30s. That's what I'm thinking. Mid-20s, 30s. Usually these games are low scoring. But you possibly have Michael Jordan and Tom Brady and LeBron James, and this could be a classic for like years to come. I mean, like we might only get this one. Well, with the way Tom Brady's playing, we might get this maybe next year as well. But like this is literally Michael Jordan versus LeBron James, if you think about it. Unless Patrick Mahomes falls off a cliff, in the future, which I doubt it. This is like crazy shit right here. This is like basically Michael Jordan versus LeBron James.
It's super crazy shit, bro, just because of the way that these two teams have been playing of late, man. So Mr. Tom Brady, he's the highest rated quarterback in the postseason. It's going to be this guy. I mean, he threw those 3 picks last week, but Pro Football Focus, man, it's getting a 90.9 rating in this postseason for this guy.
Oh, yeah. He's had a hell of a run, and it's going to be a hell of a game, man.
So, okay, see, those 3 picks that he threw last week, man, are you concerned about that at all? Or are you just like kind of brushing it under the rug and
I think he shakes it off. He's too much of a veteran. I don't know what happened. He was fantastic in the first half, and then he kind of showed in the second half. But yeah, I think it's a new game, new mindset, new game, and I don't think he's going to care about it.
Okay, I mean that was a massive luck for the Packers, bro, because he threw 3 picks, and Aaron Rodgers only got 6 points off of those 3 interceptions. Okay, so they got super lucky to win that game last week. I don't know. We're gonna find out tomorrow, right? Because you're right. It's a new game. It's a whole new look. A lot of love on Tom Brady this week, right? Now people are forgetting that he threw those 3 picks in that second half, and we're gonna see. But this week, man, they're really confident. They interviewed Gronk this week, man, and he said basically what you're talking about. Like it's a whole new week for us.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't. He's too much of a. If it was like a younger guy, he might. Yeah, but like Tom Brady, he's 43, year 21. He's gonna brush it up and be ready to go. New mindset for the new game.
Definitely, bro. And this is definitely going to Buccaneers' favor seat in the red zone, man. This year, and including playoffs, I think Tom Brady's got 36 touchdowns, no interceptions, bro.
Yeah, that's a fantastic stat right there, because a lot of guys, because your playbook shrinks, you can only use like 25% of your plays down there because they get smaller, and a lot of guys do throw interceptions. It also gets easier for the defensive backs to try to jump routes and get an interception. So that's a hell of an accomplishment. 36 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. That's pretty damn good.
Bro, it's really fucking good. And Pro Football Focus, man, in the playoffs and in the season, on throws or 20 or more yards, Tom Brady's number 1 in completions, number 1 in passing yards, number 1 in touchdowns, bro. So we've seen a lot of people criticize him because of his age and like this noodle arm, but they're the numbers right in front of us, bro, on those deep passes.
Yeah, no, he still looks pretty good. I mean, a lot of guys whose arms, like Drew Brees and Peyton Manning, they lost arm strength towards the end, and this guy's still throwing. He's still throwing cannons out there, bombs at age 43, year 21. It's amazing.
It is, bro, because in the Packers game, he had some monster throws on the field to Mike Evans. When the game started in that first quarter, he dropped
Yeah,
some
he was
nice
going
little dime
off.
passes to.
I think you texted me. You're like, "What the fuck is going on?" You were shocked at the performance in the first half.
Yeah, I was, dude, because I wasn't expecting such a clean, perfect performance from the Bucks, bro. Like almost no resistance from the Packers defensive front to apply pressure on him. And that's another thing that Tampa's got going for them is they protect the two very well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. And now Tom Brady, I think his first quarters usually gets off to a bad start. So but Kansas City also gets off to a slow start in the playoffs. Like they came back last year versus Houston versus San Francisco versus Tennessee, and this year they were I think they got down. I can't remember. They play they played Buffalo and it was 9-0 and they came back. So both of these guys, Tom Brady and Mahomes, are known for slow starts in the playoffs. So it might be a sloppy first quarter. We might have a 0-0 ball game in the first quarter. I don't know. It's going to be interesting because both of them are known for late comebacks.
Right, bro. And you're talking about the weather. That's going to be another factor in there. So we're going to see what kind of football is going to be played. And just to talk about these two quarterbacks, man, the age gap, right? I think it's an 18-year age gap between Mahomes and Brady, which is unheard of, bro. Like you're talking about at the beginning of the show, this could be like a classic game for the ages because we might not see something like this ever again.
Yeah. I mean, this could be like right before Michael Jordan retired, he faced LeBron James in the finals. That's how big this could be.
Exactly. And just to put into perspective, bro, Tom Brady was drafted in baseball, and when that happened, Mahomes was 3 months old, bro.
Yeah, I think so. I think Tom is 43. Patrick Mahomes is 25, I believe. So yeah, he could be his father.
He could, man. He could. And that's a pretty strong picture right there that they posted on the internet.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Right. Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow? Right. Is Tom Brady gonna look like the Tom Brady of old? I mean, of previous years, or is Father Time finally gonna catch up to him in this game?
I don't think so. I mean, he had a good game in the first half, and then he had a shitty game in the second half. But he still looked pretty good. I don't think in 2 weeks he's gonna have Father Time. Maybe next year. He already thinks he's coming back next year.
What about the opponent they're facing? They're facing the team that's 14-1 this year. I mean, they're 16-1. That loss was when they put the reserves in, right? I mean, the competition is it's a little bit more higher end than Green Bay.
I think Bayless says that Patrick Mahomes is basically a clutch version of Aaron Rodgers. So,
bro, I don't know, man. Patrick Mahomes, man, he's 27 wins in his last 28 games. I don't think Rodgers has ever hit that number.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant, that he's clutch, that Rodgers is not clutch. I think that's why he said it.
Yeah, and then going back to your Rodgers thing, this dude, Tom Brady, is a much better leader than Aaron Rodgers. Blows him out of the water because this was a pretty interesting thing that happened in that championship game. Some dude on the team was crying because they were in the NFC championship game, and Brady went up to him and be like, "Man, the quote's right there in front of you. Like, get the F up, man."
Okay, let me read. After we won the NFC championship game, I guess somebody was crying, and I heard Brady like, "What the fuck are you crying for? We not done yet." That's funny, man.
That's a true leader of that you want on your team. A dude that's gonna not be satisfied with mediocre. I mean, not mediocre, but second place, finish. He wants to finish number one, which is a Super Bowl win. And that's the difference between, Rodgers and some of these other quarterbacks, between probably the best leader that we've seen in football in our generation.
Yeah, man. This guy, I think Michael Jordan and Kobe are like crazy when it comes to leading and working hard, eating healthy. I mean, they're crazy at it, man. It's unbelievable. LeBron James, you can maybe throw him in there too.
Hell yeah. And just to make a point about your Tampa Bay Bucks pixie, he's the only dude who's beat Mahomes in the playoffs. 6-1 Mahomes.
18 in the NFC Championship game. Yep.
Okay, so that's definitely going for Tampa Bay. That past game that he beat them. I mean, will he do it again? We're gonna find out tomorrow. And that's what you're talking about with the GOATs right there. LeBron had a pretty interesting quote this week about basically being in an old age and still dominating their sport.
Let me see if I can read it. I got to zoom it in. At our age, we can still dominate our sport. We have one common goal, and that's okay. Whatever. Okay, let me hold on. You put it back. Okay, goal, and that's to win at the highest level. Yeah, man.
Incredible, bro. This dude, Tom Brady is doing shit.
Brother, but fucking Brady's like 7 years older than him. Brady's 42.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's about 7 years older than him. And bro, he's doing shit that's unheard of, that we're never gonna see us ever again. So Tom Brady, he's basically got a 50% chance to make a Super Bowl when he plays a football season. Okay.
So that's 21 years and 10 Super Bowls. But I think it's really 20 years, right? Because the first year he didn't even start. He sat out. He was the backup of Drew Bledsoe. So he's only played 20 of the 21 years. And then also remember the 1 year he tore his ACL, so he was out for the whole season. So basically he's 10 for 19. Right.
Well, not only that, bro. Tom Brady's got a better chance to make a Super Bowl than Michael Jordan had to make a jump shot, than Babe Ruth to get on base, than Sidney Crosby to score a fucking goal.
That is crazy. I mean, especially the one that Michael Jordan had a better chance to make a shot.
And Emily's got a question for you, C. She's asking, do you know when Space Jam 2 is coming out?
It was supposed to come out, I believe, this summer, but because of the coronavirus, they haven't been able to film it. They filmed half of it in 2019. They were supposed to film the other half in 2020. They were not able to, so it's going to get delayed. But now I'm hearing a lot of movie trailers are going to come out tomorrow for the Super Bowl. So a lot of movies could come out. So maybe we'll get a date, maybe for 2022 or late 2021. But yeah, a lot of stuff is delayed right now, Emily, because a lot of stuff did not get finished film with the coronavirus, unfortunately. But yeah, we will be. I heard an article there's going to be a lot of possible movie trailers tomorrow. So maybe we'll get a movie trailer.
He's very accurate with the information, man. See, he loves to read those articles, and he's always on it, man. So okay, we're talking about the Bucs offense and all the vibes with Tom Brady, but bro, the defense is also going to show up to play. That's another factor they've been talking all week long. The Bucs defense showing up today. What are your thoughts on their defense, bro?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Like I said, it's giving me like feeling of that Super Bowl 42 New York Giants. They have Jason Pierre-Paul, Ndamukong Suh, Shaq Barrett, Devin White, Villa. They can rush the passer, man. They had 5 sacks versus Aaron Rodgers last week. It's the same thing with the coordinator, coach of 42 Super Bowl Giants defense, Steve Spagnuolo. No, my bad. No, what am I smoking? He's with the Kansas City Chiefs. What the hell? But no, I mean, I'm an idiot.
Todd Bowles.
It's reminding me of that. It's Todd Bowles, by the way, the defensive coordinator. But yeah, man, it's reminding me of that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. So in terms of edge rushers, they were top 4 in the NFL this year. Jason Pierre-Paul and Shaq Barrett, just like you're talking about, bro. So that's going to be coming at Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
And also
go for
the right and left tackle are out. Willie Gray and Eric Fisher.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a big handicap, man, because their offensive line's been really banged up all year long. But just going back right here to the Bucs defense, bro. So Devin White and Levante David, they both finished in top 5 in hustle plays. So that's something that's like a underneath stat that not many people are talking about. But this defense hustles from start to finish, and it starts off with the leaders on that defensive line, which is Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, I know they got veterans there too. So they got young guys, Devin White, Shaq Barrett, but they also got veterans, Jason Pierre-Paul. He's one of the Super Bowl Giants. Ndamukong Suh, he's a veteran. So yeah, it's a nice come back, youngsters.
Big Wood says that if Brady wins, LeBron's going to send a love tweet with kisses.
Yeah, he's going to give him a shout out. You already know.
And so Pro Football Focus gave their best 3 defensive players according to what they've done the postseason only. And there you go. So Jordan Whitehead, Shaquille Barrett, and Steve McClendon, top 3 defensive players for the Bucs. Okay, so that Buccaneers defense, right? See, they're going to be taking on a high-powered offense with the Chiefs. What are your thoughts on the Kansas City Chiefs offense?
No, I mean obviously, they remember they didn't Tyreek Hill have 2 touchdowns over 200 yards in the first quarter when they played in week 12 in November. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're probably going to double Tyreek Hill. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Tyreek Hill versus the secondary, because he shredded them last time they faced each other. They jumped right away to a 17-0 lead, and Tyreek Hill had 2 touchdowns and over 200 yards by the first quarter. So that's going to be interesting. Obviously, Travis
Kelce, he had 200 yards in the first quarter.
I believe so.
Game, right?
2 touchdowns. Yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
He killed them in that first quarter. Remember, he did that backflip.
Okay, so talking about the offense, right? So we've been talking about the Bucs and the Bucs and the Bucs, and that's kind of what the rest of the media world's been doing. So they took a little survey about the coverage. About like 80% of the coverage was Tom Brady, Gronk, and Belichick. 10% of the coverage was on Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, and Stafford, and very little coverage on the Mahomes and the Chiefs. Right, so that's going to be interesting how that works out tomorrow. If the Chiefs walk in with the chip on their shoulder, being a little bit disrespected because they're the reigning champs.
They get the media attention, yeah.
Yeah, and then okay, so yeah, building on that Chiefs offense. Sorry. So this postseason, in 14 drives, playoffs only. Okay, they scored 7 touchdowns, 4 field goals, and only 2 times did they not score in a drive that they've had.
No, yeah, they're really good. I mean,
that's insane. Like
when they have the ball, past the 50-yard line.
If Tom Brady can beat this Chiefs team, this is probably going to be his greatest win of all time in the Super Bowl. I mean, I know that's really tough to say right now, but just because of the magnitude and the power of this Chiefs offense that we've seen, I mean, right there in front of us, dude. 14 drives in the postseason, they've scored 11 of them, and one was a missed field goal. And the other time it was they ran the clock out. Okay, so they ran the clock out, and then so just one punt basically, just one punt in 14 drives.
I think this is only the second time he's going to be an underdog, right? Brady, is this the only second time, right?
And I think that stat is with Mahomes as the quarterback, not when Chad Henne was the quarterback. Only when Mahomes is the quarterback.
Okay, but Tom Brady, this is only the second time he's going to be an underdog, right, in the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah, bro! He's in a three-peat.
I think the first one was 2001, the Rams when they had Kurt Warner.
I think the first one he might have been the dog.
Yeah, and he won that one. So, man, I think obviously I always say this when it comes to Mahomes. Your best defense might be your offense staying on the field and keeping him on the sideline.
Yeah. Colby makes a pretty funny comment that he doesn't want to see Mahomes' brother tomorrow.
I don't want to see Mahomes' brother tomorrow. He's going to do a dance at least before the game.
See that shit. No one wants to see that.
He's going to do one at least before the game, for sure.
No. Please no. Please.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mr. Colby Sports is right. You guys are watching out there. Sub to Mr. Colby Sports. He does the sports videos and all that cool stuff.
And he keeps them short and sweet. He doesn't have you sitting there for like 5-10 minutes. He gets in, gets out, and right away. He's really good. Go watch Colby Sports.
And Turdo is mentioning that Tom Brady can still win 8 rings before he retires. Okay, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because
he's gonna get to 7 before he gets to 8. So we're gonna find out tomorrow. Man.
He already said he's coming back next year, but yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow before we get to 8. Let's get to 7 first.
Yep. And like we're mentioning about Patrick Mahomes and those drives, all kinds of crazy stats right there for you guys. And you're talking about the big weakness in this game that we've been hearing all week long is the Chiefs' offensive line, and it's right there in front of you, bro. Okay. So Pro Football Focus is giving these guys a really low grade across the board because they're all backups. It's like the second string backup dude that's in there. So that's going to be really crazy tomorrow, that dynamic of Todd Bowles' defense going up against this makeshift offensive line. Because if they can apply pressure with just 4 rushers, that's going to enable them to double team Tyreek Hill, maybe spy Mahomes so he won't break out of those runs. That's going to be the football game. I think it's going to come down to this matchup. The offensive line of Kansas City going up against that defense of Todd Bowles.
And I'm wondering, I don't think he's going to do a lot of it, but I'm wondering how much at times Travis Kelce is going to have to stay in and block instead of going out as a tight end. So that's going to be. He might have to That's going to be interesting too. They might, because of no Eric Fisher, no Willie Gray, he might have to be more as an extra offensive lineman. Then they're probably going to get a feel for it. If they feel like they're okay, he's probably going to go out and do his stuff and out at the tight end. But if they're getting pressured and Mahomes is getting hit, Andrew might just say, you know what? And Eric Bieniemy, they might have to keep him in as an extra offensive lineman at times.
I mean, yeah, you're right, bro. They might have to chip these. It's going to be interesting tomorrow. I mean, we can only theory, we can only speculate, but I want to see it in action. And Emily's got a question for you, see. Emily's asking if you have a Discord.
Yes, I have a Discord. I do have a Discord, Emily. Let me pull the link. You know what?
You know what? See, very easily you could just post it in the comment section.
Is there a way you can do it?
You can just post it in the comment section when the video's done, and if anyone wants to join.
All right, we'll post it in the comment section when the video's over, or as we get towards the end of the stream, I'll post it. What's the call? Oh, what's it called? I think it's just here. Let me. If I can open up another window, maybe.
Or if anyone in the chat can put the link on there, yes.
The link. I don't know.
Do that. And the UDA's in here. What's up, bro? He says Tom Brady will show the world tomorrow why he is the GOAT, and he should never again be disrespected. But I don't think he's being disrespected, man. But he can prove to the world tomorrow that he's the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, what else can he prove? I mean, it's.
He's already the GOAT.
I think win or lose tomorrow. I don't think Tom Brady would lose a lot of stock because of what he's done in just his first year in Tampa, right?
Breaking up a little bit.
Okay, my bad.
All right, Tom Brady. He's already the GOAT. I mean, Montana and Teddy Bradshaw have 4. That's second. He's got 6. He's a GOAT.
Yeah, but we just talked about he's got a 50% chance to make a Super Bowl.
Yeah, so like I said, the first year doesn't count because he was a backup for Drew Bledsoe, and then one of the years he tore his ACL, so he's made 10 Super Bowls in 19 years, basically. That's half.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's already the GOAT, man. Yeah.
That's more than
he could lose tomorrow, and he would.
Yeah, and unless somebody catches up and gets 6, and then they can be a debate. But as long as nobody gets 6,
right,
he's going to be the GOAT.
And Terranova says that he thought LeBron was the GOAT of the sports world. Oof, I mean, he's got a lot of losses, man, the finals, bro.
Yeah, LeBron, yeah. Well, also, I'm looking at stats about basketball, and who's also pretty good? The guy with the Hakeem Georgia-Bar, that dude was pretty good too, man. He might be second behind Jordan. I don't know. Maybe you look at it.
Dude, I think Michael Jordan will always go down.
That's pretty damn good. Jordan. So he might be second. I don't know. Anyone want to see Super Bowl 55? Oh, there you go. All right. Jump in this one's Discord. There you go. But I think you'll probably be able to see the Super Bowl tomorrow. It's going to be local on TV. Well, if you don't own the TV, go watch it on Jump in the Zone. Me and teacher made bet about Super Bowl. My teacher got Casey. I got That's Emmanuel. I don't know what you bet
for a week, bro.
I don't know what you bet, but I hope you win.
No homework for a week. The teacher's going to do his homework for him.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go to a Super Bowl party. Oh, that sucks, buddy. Yeah, I'm ordering food, and I'm staying in my house. I don't like honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of having parties for the Super Bowl because I feel like a lot of people are just there for the atmosphere and they don't even pay attention to the game, and they're just like blocking the TV. And then they bring in babies, and they're on the way. So I'm not the biggest Super Bowl party person in the world. I don't know about you guys.
Right, man. It's just one game, It's because it's Americana. It's like pop culture. It's what it's a lot of history. So grandma's watch it. Your aunt's gonna watch it.
I get pissed off.
Your girlfriend might watch it.
I feel a lot of people are not even into it, and they start talking about other stuff, and they start getting on the TV, like walk through on the TV, and I just can't. I rather watch it with maybe 1 or 2 people that are actually legit football fans.
There you go. And Kev, the 40-ounce King's got a message for you. See.
Hey, what up? What up? Where's the message? You just said hello, right?
Yeah.
What up, Kev? Welcome to the show. His name used to be Kevo, I believe, but he changed it to Kev, the 40-ounce King. Hey man, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Congratulations. I mean, how you doing, man? Cav? You gonna watch it with Jeff? Okay. So
Man, Terranova says that he or she bet $50,000 on the Chiefs. Oh
who
my
did?
god.
Who did?
Terranova was mentioning that he doubled it. He doubled his bet. He's got 50,000 on the Chiefs, dude.
Nova? Oh my God, Nova! Jesus Christ, you're crazy, Nova. 50,000 up, man. Oh, I hope you win, Nova. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money.
Did you hear about that dude that Houston?
Yeah, from Houston, $3 million on Tampa. He's got Tampa.
Damn, bro.
But I think he made a bet in 2017. He had the Astros winning the World Series in March, and that's crazy. So he's good at it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Kobe Sports said that he's going to watch it with his family.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
H says that people are going to trash your house if you have a party.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I don't really care for that stuff. I just feel like there's a lot of people that are not even into it, and they just want to be there just to have a party. Yeah. And I don't know.
Michael Lynn, he says that he's new in here, and he likes the Chiefs, but he's pretty nervous about that pick.
Yeah, a lot of people are nervous. A lot of people are just going back and forth. They don't know who to pick.
Yep. And Emmanuel says that he's waiting until the morning because I'm already got hotel in Tampa Bay, and I'm watching it because he's got tickets for tomorrow. Man, what are the vibes out there, dude? Is it crazy out there? How the fans? More Chiefs fans, more Tampa Bay fans. How is it out there?
Tampa fans, you would think that they're in local.
Yeah, definitely. So going right back here, man, to this Chiefs offense that we're talking about. This guy, if when he's trailing by 2 or more scores, it's not really a big deal for him. He's not into in the playoffs. This guy. So. And okay, we're talking about Mahomes and Brady, and right now Mahomes has got a better winning percentage, better completion percentage, better stats than Mr. Tom Brady. That's why I was mentioning to you, like if Tom Brady is able to knock off Mahomes, it's going to be like a massive, massive win for his legacy because he would do it at 43 years old on a brand new team, away from the Patriots' legacy, away from Belichick. It's going to launch this dude to a whole nother freaking untouchable level, dude.
Didn't he already break the record 2 years ago for being the oldest quarterback to win it at 41? He would break his own record again, right? He was 41 when he won it 2 years ago. He became the oldest quarterback to win it. So he would break his own record if he wins it again at 43. That's crazy.
So I'm just asking, what time is the pregame in the morning, bro? It's probably going to be on like 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they're going to start right away.
On NFL Network, ESPN.
Yeah, NFL Network and ESPN are going to be dialed up since the fucking morning. Yeah. It's going to be
Michael Irvin's going to be going crazy tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys got the whole coverage from the morning, from 9, if not even 7 in the morning. Yeah, those guys are probably already sleeping. They're getting ready to fucking go to work.
I would kind of wish that Shannon Sharp would do like a pregame.
Yeah, me too.
Because
Howard
I just feel like Sharp.
I don't know why.
I mean, he works Monday through Friday, so I guess he takes the day off. But I feel like Shannon Sharp is like really he tells you like what's going on, and he doesn't like read from the teleprompter. Like a lot of these media people, like Callum Cowherd, Skip Bayless, and all these what's the guy named from ESPN, even A. Smith. I kind of feel they just like read from the screen, and I think Sharp talks from his football expertise because he'll talk about when he was with the Broncos, when he was with the Ravens, and I feel he's really impartial. I feel like he just like remember last year when it was the Lakers making the run for the championship, how everyone was like hyping up the Clippers.
Yeah,
Shannon Sharp was he always held on with the Lakers, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, London, welcome in, buddy.
What up, London? How you doing, London? How you doing? Yeah, it'd be something with the Fox on Sundays, but I guess not.
Michael Lenz asking, "See, what age do you think Mahomes will retire?"
Oh, dude, he's only 25. He's probably gonna go another 15 years at least until he's 40. Look at fucking Brady at 43, Drew Brees at 41, Brett Favre went to 41. Mahomes Unless
No, dude, I don't know, man, because I think Mahomes risks a lot more than Brady. We've never
yeah,
seen in our lifetime Brady get like a massive concussion. I mean, who knows if it was a concussion, but like a head injury like that in that Browns game, we've never seen that.
that ACL he had in 27. I mean, in 2007, he's never gotten hurt.
Yeah, just a leg injury, but you don't want to mess up your brain, right? If you're a quarterback, because
It's
that's
gonna be
going to shorten your career
interesting
a
right
lot.
now with all these mobile quarterbacks, how long they last. Because that's the thing about Brady, Brett Favre, and Drew Brees. They're pocket quarterbacks. Where look at Ben
Exactly.
Roethlisberger. He was a mobile quarterback, and he's already looking like he's done.
Right.
And
And
again,
football's a sport that you don't last many years, gentlemen. Football's a sport that's very
yeah,
quick.
I don't know. I
Your
mean,
careers.
it's going to be interesting to see because like Brett Favre, Brady, and Drew Brees like really went long. It's going to be interesting to see how these other kids go.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a whole different type of a football game for these guys because they run out of the pocket a lot and all that cool stuff. But yeah, going back here to Mr. Mahomes, bro, he's the youngest quarterback in NFL history to start multiple Super Bowls. We're gonna see tomorrow what happens. And this is pretty funny meme I saw online where we talked about the offensive line, right, and the Chiefs, how it's kind of a shit show.
Yeah.
But all year long, it's been a shit show. Okay, like they've been rolling dudes in, rolling dudes out. Kansas City fans or Kansas City people, they know that their offensive line has been a shit show all year long. So we're gonna see tomorrow what happens.
No, man, it should be good. So it'll be the first time in like 16 years, right? Somebody wins back to back. So that's also it hasn't been long. Last time I believe was 2004, I believe. So 2005. It's been a while since it's been done.
And okay, so yeah, wrapping up with the Chiefs offense, we're done with that, bro. Just real quick thoughts on the Kansas City Chiefs defense. What are your thoughts on this?
I think they're a little bit underrated. They look pretty damn good versus Buffalo. Same thing versus Cleveland. They're going to get after it. I think Tampa has a better defense, but they can defend too. Andy Reid's known for his defense getting better as the year goes on. And last year, same thing happened.
Not only Andy Reid, bro, but we hit it at the top of the show, Mr. Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week, Spagnuolo dialed up the pressure on Josh Allen, confused them out there. Josh Allen was 5 of 14 on third downs, and in 5 red zone chances, they only scored, I think, twice last week against the Bills. So Josh Allen had a career year. In the playoffs, though, he did get dominated by the Colts, by the Ravens, and he continued to get dominated by the Chiefs. So, that's a tough way to gauge them. But we're going to see them tomorrow, if they're about shit or full of shit against that Tampa Bay offense.
Yeah, because, I mean, they face 2 young quarterbacks in Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen. Now you're facing the GOAT and Tom Brady. So let's see how they do tomorrow with the GOAT, Tom Brady, compared to Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen.
Exactly, dude. So in 2 playoff games, 5 sacks. They've 61 yards in those sacks, 2 picks, 1 forced fumble, 12 passes defended, so on and so on with that Chiefs defense. But I thought this was a pretty interesting stat, is that they blitz a lot. Okay, so we're going to find out tomorrow if those zone blitzes that Spagnuolo likes to dial up, if Brady's still going to be confused from those Super Bowl Giants games that he lost to him.
I think knowing Tom Brady, probably watched the film of that fucking Super Bowl because he knows a lot of Steve Spagnuolo is going to try to do the same shit.
Yeah, that's going to be a great matchup that we're going to watch. The history between these 2 dudes. Who's going to win it? Is Spagnuolo going to be 3-0 against Brady? Man, that's tough. Also, right? That's the tough thing to do.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got the game plan. The thing is that he doesn't have the pass rush he had. I mean, he had fucking Osi Umenera, Michael Strahan, I think Justin Tucker. He doesn't have the pass rushers anymore. He's got Chris Jones. But yeah, that's the talented-wise, that New York team was a lot more talented than this Kansas City team on that defensive line. But he's got the scheme. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure both of them probably watched the film from it. Both Tom Brady and Steve Spagnuolo. They probably both went back and watched that Super Bowl 42 game and see exactly what was working and what was not working.
And what makes Steve Spagnuolo's defense so great is that the confusion on the quarterback play, as you guys can see on there on the screen. So they run cover zero on fourth most, and a lot of cover two zone blitzes. Okay, so when the line of scrimmage, quarterback's bringing the play. He might think it's man. All of a sudden, they drop back into zone coverage, and the blitz is coming from a side that you don't even know that it was expecting. But we're gonna see tomorrow if that's accurate or if the Bucks are able to pick up those blitzes, like we're talking about. That's good for me. The two matchups is gonna be the Bucks defensive line against the Chiefs offensive line, and Steve Spagnuolo against the Arians, Brady, and the offense coordinator, Byron Leftwich.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great game of adjustments, a chess match. That I'm going to be zoning in for that shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm worried about Patrick Mahomes with no fucking Willie Gray, no Eric Fisher. And then, Todd Bowles going to want to fucking expose those edges with Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul. So they're lucky that Patrick Mahomes is a mobile quarterback because I don't know. It's going to be – I mean,
a great game.
I don't think so, but I won't be so shocked if they're getting to him pretty fast, taking advantage of no Willie Gray, no Eric Fisher. But we'll see. Because, Packers had a complete offensive line, and Rodgers got sacked 5 times. So we'll see. Because Rodgers is also mobile. He's athletic, and he got sacked 5 times. So let's see what happens tomorrow. But I would not be surprised if they get to Mahomes a lot more than normal because of they're missing both the right tackle and the left tackle, and Eric Fisher and Willie Gray. We'll see, though. Maybe Andy already, I don't know. He probably got like I said, extra offensive lineman. Can keep Kelsey in? We'll see.
Okay, so that's pretty much going to do it for the previously. I'm going to do the pick 'em real quickly. So if you want, just take it over real quick, bro.
All right, guys, come in here. If you know somebody who was in here who was waiting for the pick 'em, come back in here because we're doing the pick 'em now. Frank Clark probably force a fumble tomorrow. He might. Did you see Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Toya was on Logan Paul. I bet you pardon. Jones, yeah, of course. The talent from that Giants team in Super Bowl 42 was much better on that defensive line than this Kansas City defensive line. Brady Reed's, yeah, of course, Little H. She's probably going to get it out to the checkdowns, especially the running backs, Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. Everybody a bandwagon Bucks fan tomorrow, like January 23rd. I don't think so. Also, Josh Allen. My Lakers winning. Oh, the Lakers are winning? Okay, now they're up. They were losing. Now they're up. We were talking.
Oh, yeah.
End up winning that game. They already lost to Detroit.
Pistons, right?
So they want some payback.
Yeah. The Lakers, bro, they're an awesome team because, bro, they play like 60% effort, and then all of a sudden for like one quarter they'll just turn on the fucking gas pedal and they'll smoke they'll beat whatever they're playing.
I that game was really a bad look for Nikola Jokic, man, because he's been dominating this year. He had 50 tonight versus Sacramento, and then he stuck up the joint versus the Lakers. Like, are you about shit or full of shit? Like,
that's a bad look for his MVP case.
Yeah, but you can't win the bad versus the defending champions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought he kind of wetted I thought that was a little bit of an embarrassing performance by Jokic a few days ago, the way he played versus Lakers. The whole team, Jokic. You got Bucks. So, he's got Bucks. Little H got Bucks.
Hold on. Well, if you guys want, give us a score, and then that way it'll be like even more precise. Like Mr. Colby Sports.
Yeah. So you want me to start? Let me know when you want me to start reading them.
Go for it. I'm ready.
Okay. So yeah, Kobe's got 38-34 Bucks.
Huh?
All right, and then Mofo's got Bucks. He doesn't have a score, but he's got the Bucks. Maybe he'll give us a score in a few minutes, in a few seconds here. And then Jeff in the zone, he's got 37-30 Kansas City. 37-30 Kansas City, Jeff in the zone.
37-30 for Mr. in the zone.
Little H got Bucks 33-29.
I got him.
Oh, you got the Bucks winning? You said KC. Okay. I beg your pardon. Okay, I got Bucks. Okay, he got Bucks. My bad. He got Bucks winning over KC. Okay, so yeah, he erased that. He's got Bucks.
37-30 for in the zone.
My apologies.
Okay.
Cody Johnson has Tampa Bay 35-27.
35-30. 35-30. What? 27.
35-27 Tampa.
for Mr. Cody. Got him. Man, okay, a lot of Tampa Bay vibes going on, man.
Yeah, let's see here. Russell Johnson.
I might have Pendejo face in the game tomorrow, man.
Dude, man. I mean, even if it starts raining, that's even going to benefit Kansas because of the running game. Because that's another thing that if they don't, without Willie Snead and Eric Fisher, they might even struggle running the football too. So yeah, man, that might even benefit Tampa Bay as well if it starts raining.
Hell yeah, dude.
The Bucks win. Rule 1: never play leapfrog with a unicorn, and Rule 2: exactly never. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't have a final score, but Russell Johnson's got the Bucks winning.
Okay. Yeah, there he is. I see him.
Okay, 34-28 Bucks. Okay, I see it now. And London came in here, but I cannot. Let me see if I can. Oh,
I think London's got Kansas City, dude.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
We'll
just put him on the KC side.
And then let me see. Michael, he's got Kansas City too. Michael Lynn.
Okay. All right, welcome in, Michael Lynn.
Look, I'm trying to see if any more people.
And I think Bofo said Bucks, but he didn't write down the score. That's all right, man. That's all right.
Trying to look for more. What about that Emily? Obviously, UDA. He's going to go with the Bucks.
Bro, UDA could go down as the GOAT of picks because he's been talking about Tom Brady for like a month.
Yeah, he loves Tom Brady.
About a month, right?
He comes in here every year when the playoffs. He's probably going to be gone once the playoffs are over. He only comes in when the playoffs for the NFL, and then he leaves. He'll be back next year probably.
Okay. There he is. There's Emmanuel. Welcome in, Emmanuel. How you doing, bro?
Cowboys Factory that he picked. However, if you are NFC West, root for him. I saw your video, but I do not want. So I guess he's going with the Bucks. He's going. No, Kansas City. He doesn't want Tom Brady to win. So Cowboys going with the Bucks. I mean, with the Chiefs, I guess.
Cowboys Factory.
Yeah, Cowboys Factory.
Okay, and then this is very similar.
So just Eric Fisher and Willie Gray are the. You're breaking up again. Your audio.
My bad, dude.
But hold on, Nova. Didn't she bet? He bet it.
Oh yeah, Nova.
So Big Wood's. Yeah, Big Wood. Hold on, I'm trying to look at old. Big Wood's got Chiefs 33-24 Chiefs. Big Wood.
What was the score again?
33-24 Chiefs.
All right.
And then I think Nova, I don't even know if I think it's a guy, right? I don't even know.
No, we don't know. We don't even care, honestly. Welcome. You got anyone's welcome on the show. Nova said that the Bucks, right?
Yeah,
on the Bucks.
$8,000 better, or was it 50,000? But I don't know. I don't even remember who she said or who he said. But she said something about a $50,000 bet, but I don't. I hope the Chiefs can destroy the Bucks. Okay, so yeah, so she's got the Chiefs then.
I know. Okay, Terranova's got the Chiefs. I just read it right now.
Okay, let me go back down.
You know what? That's not a bad bet because that mattress dude, right? He bet $3 million on the freaking Chiefs. If the Chiefs, if on the Bucks, sorry, if the Bucks somehow lose this game, Vegas just keeps all that freaking money. I mean, it's $3 million, right? But who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh, that guy's got a lot of money though. He's not going to be affected.
Yeah. Okay, Manuel says that we were lagging, but no more. The lagging's good.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Okay.
So Emmanuel's got $37.29. Emmanuel.
Okay, I like 37, dude. So Jeff in the zone picked 37, Emmanuel picked 37. I saw on the Madden simulation, like one of the teams scored a 37, but that's pretty interesting how like that little sequence. All right, so I'm gonna give my pick, bro. I'm gonna go on a low-scoring affair. It could backfire, this low-scoring affair, but I'm gonna go 28-21. The score might not be that good, but I'm I'm gonna go with Kansas City to win the fucking football game.
Okay.
And then if you want, what are you gonna? What's your score prediction, Mr.
28, 21 Bucks.
I like that, man. Because it makes sense, right? It's gonna rain, so it might be a little bit of a shit show. They might have to adjust game plans. They might have to adjust strategies based on the shit not going the way they wanted to, both teams. And it's gonna be interesting tomorrow, dude.
Like, I'm interested to see who gets to both of them are known for slow starts, so I'm interested to see the start of this. This could be a shithole in the shit show in the first quarter, and then as the game gets on, maybe in the third, fourth quarter, especially, it'll be a game. I think they're too talented to have like a completely shit show in the first half, but maybe like in the first few minutes of the first quarter, it might be a shit show.
There you go.
We'll see. You gotta watch out that non-Barry is asexual. This world has I don't even know who that is, Russell.
All right, everyone. So that's pretty much gonna do the preview and the pick 'em. Unless you want to mention anything we didn't talk about, so you go for it, dude.
No, I mean, if anyone else, I mean, I don't know if anybody. Let's see. Yeah, it's weird. LOL. Yeah. I think people are actually starting to exit, so we might have to call it a night. Go Bucks. Yeah, because we had like 11 people in here at one point. Now it's down to like 4. Number 87.
Well, I mean, it is about to be midnight in a lot of parts of the country.
But yeah, it is midnight in the East Coast. O'clock here in Texas. 80. Oh, Rob Gronkowski was on the Logan Paul show. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of media. So there was going to be a commercial about Tom Brady and I don't know if you watched it. It's on Twitter. Brady and Gronkowski, and they took it off. I don't know why.
Was it the one about the T-Mobile?
Yeah, that it breaks up, and he tells them you should retire and move to Tampa, and in a week you'll feel like you're retired. And then I guess Tom Brady, instead of hearing weak, like I said, and like as a week, he hears weak as in you're soft. And he gets mad, and then he's like, "We're going to Tampa. You're coming with me out of retirement." Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it, dude. I saw it.
They took it down.
They probably took it down because it's supposed to be released tomorrow during the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they always take some down. I don't know why, but I don't know. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Maybe T-Mobile got pissed that it fucked up they were saying that they had a bad signal or something, and they were afraid to get sued or something. You know how nowadays things are.
I think they just leaked it. I think they just leaked the commercial too early, and they wanted to save it for tomorrow.
Gronkowski said it's not going to make it. He said we got kicked out of the Super Bowl 55. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know.
Okay, then you know a lot more, bro. I didn't know about that.
He quoted. He retweeted and he quoted at the top. He's like, me and Brady just got kicked out of Super Bowl 55. And then they show some. Yeah, so I guess they're not doing it. I don't know if they got leaked and they got pissed and they're not showing it anymore, or maybe T-Mobile got pissed and they were saying that their connection was bad. I don't know.
Okay, I see what you mean. Because in the commercial, it was a bad signal.
Yeah, so maybe they're giving them a bad rap. So maybe T-Mobile got it when they saw the commercial. Maybe they have to approve. They probably have to approve it. You're using their company. Yeah, they probably got pissed off. Probably, yeah, and they had to take it out. Good morning, Tampa. Hey, good morning, Tampa. Yep, it's Super Bowl Sunday if you're in the East Coast. Tampa, Miami area, Florida area.
Yeah, good morning.
New York.
Super Bowl Sunday.
They're Midwest, so they're not yet for Kansas City, but yeah, for Tampa, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, he's a bad man, Emmanuel. Yeah, if you're in the East Coast, it's officially Super Bowl Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the East Coast. You're in the hotel? He doesn't go to the game. So, yeah, both Emmanuel and Cody are going to the game. Have fun, guys.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Enjoy that game, gentlemen, because like we talked about in the show a couple of times, this might not happen ever again, these two type of quarterbacks.
And then it happens again next year.
The part 2?
You already know they're going to be favorites next year, too.
I like
Do
I
you think
like the way
he's
you think, C. I like the way you
right?
think, bro.
What? Peyton Manning top 3?
Well, he has
Fuck.
5 MVPs,
Yeah.
right?
The
The
thing.
playoffs, though, the playoffs,
Yeah. 2 Super Bowls.
right? Would you rather have us? I mean, we talked about Rodgers, right? He's got 3 MVPs and 1 ring, right?
Yeah.
Manning's got 5 MVPs and he's 2-2 in Super Bowls.
Yeah, he won versus
Yeah,
Chicago and that and in Carolina, and then he lost versus New
just because
Orleans.
I think the way Manning lost against Seattle, that
That was
takes him
embarrassing.
down a couple notches, right? Because that was
Yeah,
a really terrible loss to Seattle.
that was embarrassing. And then I think the final he lost it at the end, right, versus New Orleans as well. He threw the interception, gave up a pick 6, if you remember that game. Super Bowl 44, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, so he's I don't know, man.
I think
How much
like you gotta go Peyton Manning, not the order, right? I mean, excuse me, you gotta go Brady, you gotta go Joe Montana, and you probably have to go like because
Eddie
the Super
Bradshaw?
Bowl wins. Yeah, Bradshaw because he's 4-0, 4-1, or some shit like that. But quarterback, I mean, you could throw Peyton Manning in there. Why not? Because who
In the
else would
top
you
10.
throw in there?
Not the top 3, but the top 10. Top 10, but not top 3. I think top 3 is Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and Teddy Bradshaw. But probably top 10 for Manning. Definitely the best
The
quarterback.
quarterback position is tough to it's tough to really analyze because you get too much blame if you lose, and you get too much credit if you win, right? Because
Yeah.
Bradshaw won 4 rings, but his stats aren't they're not even close to Peyton Manning. He's got championships because of the defense and the running backs and the offensive line. But Peyton Manning was the reason why the Colts were good for so many freaking years.
Yep.
Like Peyton Manning made Reggie Wayne and the other guy so much money. They wide receivers really good. Harrison, yeah.
And then
So
the tight end,
I would go top 5. I would go top 5 for
tight
Peyton
end
Manning.
Dallas Clark. Remember the tight end Dallas Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rams quarterback.
In stats, he's definitely top 5, top 3.
Yeah.
It's just the playoff losses, man. It's just those are just tough ways to go out for Peyton.
No, at least he won it at the end, and then he retired. At least he left as a champion. Like
Exactly.
Yeah, there is a trade that would send Carson Wentz to the Chicago Bears and Nick Foles to the Philadelphia Eagles. I heard that. Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
Bro, the Bears they don't learn their lessons after Mitchell Trubisky. They want to keep doing the same shit over and over. Holy shit!
And they don't have a good offensive line. Oh my lord! I don't know. I think
you're gonna bring in a Mitchell Trubisky talented quarterback with like a diva attitude in Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
that could be the end of Matt Nagy's career in Chicago if they do that move, dude. I wouldn't do that shit, dude.
Carson Wentz is done, or do you think he can turn it around with a new team?
I think it's all about him. Like if he can change his mindset, if he can, then he can be successful. But if it's the same thing that we saw in Philly, like that, really above attitude, changing the plays and shit, it's gonna end bad for him. But if he changes mindset and he becomes more like a student of the game, more humble, learns from his mistakes, he can be great. Why not?
Yeah, he's got the talent. His problems have always been that he's a diva and that he's injury prone. But he's got. I think this was the first year since the rookie year he didn't get hurt. I believe that he got benched for sucking. So he's the poor guy just can't finish the year.
And then when he got benched, he was like a little hater. He was like, you know what I mean? You gotta, even though you're pissed off and you think you're better, you can't show it. Like it's like poker. You gotta keep your cards really close to you because you don't know what the future holds. You don't know who's watching. You don't know what opportunities can come next. And if you just show your cards like that, just show your emotions on the table, like teams are gonna take notice and be like, bro, like you're like super immature player. Like why would you want you on a team?
Yeah, because he leaked out that he wanted to be traded Like so whole week he had the whole week to leak it, and then he leaked it the day of the game on Sunday. That was a bad look too. It's almost like he's doing it on purpose to distract the other quarterback or the team from trying to win.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, comparing that due to like the Jared Goff situation where McVay was very not like very direct that he didn't want him as a quarterback anymore. He brought in that backup dude to play for him, right? And Jared Goff kind of took like the high road because he got surgery and he still played in that football game, right? And he tried to win at all. So like, be like Goff. I know Goff sucks and turns the ball over a lot, but in terms of the mindset, be like Goff, where even though you're not wanted, you still got to do your job out there, and you got to be like really smart in terms of looking out for your own future.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of. I think Carson was going to end up going somewhere else. Deshaun Watson. We might see. I thought it was just going to be Deshaun Watson and Matthew Stafford. I thought Carson was going to stay for one more year with the Eagles, but I guess not. So it's going to be interesting to see what else happens. But it does look like
Carson had a good point that we didn't mention it on the podcast thing. That Andy Reid's son. You hear about that?
Yeah, he got caught driving drunk and crashed and almost killed a kid. I heard that. Yeah.
Man, that's bad juju, dude.
He's still in critical condition. Hopefully, he doesn't die. There were even some talks about Andy Reid not flying to Tampa, but he ended up flying. He got on the team plane today.
Yeah, that's bad vibes all around for that Chiefs locker room. That's why so many people are Tampa Bay. I mean, even like me, I'm like, man, like if they win it, I'm not going to be pissed off just because of the bad vibes that's going on with the Chiefs and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
okay, you're a grown man and you're drinking and driving, dude. I mean, what the F's? And then he's rich, you know, like he could take an Uber.
Your team is in the Super Bowl. It's not like he's a normal person. He's actually the linebackers coach for the team. What a pendejo! Right. Like it's not even like he's a fucking grocery guy or work at Home Depot. Literally part of the.
He might not have been like drunk. He might have it might have not been his fault, the accident, but just because you have alcohol in your system, like you're effed, like you're super effed. You know, like it's just a bad look all the way around. Super irresponsible, super immature.
Like 3 drinks. They're not gonna lie. And the only reason he has to admit it is because he got the fucking the thing. What do you call it? Where they blow in your, so. He has to admit it, but he's not going to say he had a fucking 7 or 10 beers when he probably, he's going to say, I had like 2 or 3.
Mr. Blaze Radio's in here. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Give us a prediction. Give us a score. He said he had 2 drinks and took his prescription.
Oh, shit.
That's a problem. Yeah. That's why if certain medicine, you better not drive.
Bro, he probably did that shit on purpose, man. He probably was like, let me get a little effed up and...
Yeah, that's why I'm not big on medicine.
He could easily go to prison.
I'm not really big on medicine unless you really need it because, oh man, now I don't drink.
You're mixing alcohol with pills, man.
Yeah,
you're going down a bad road. That road leads to a bad conclusion, man. When you're drinking alcohol and mixing pills,
yeah,
you don't know.
And a lot of people sadly do it.
Right. We talked a lot about Brady and shit on the podcast. Be like Brady. Yeah, I bet you Brady's never mixed alcohol with pills in his fucking life.
And the guy does not drink beer and
be like Brady.
He only drinks beer in the off season. Yeah.
I mean, that's like a personal thing, but yeah, no. That's a bad.
I don't think drinking. I mean, drinking is. I think like in the weekends it's fine, but. Like I personally think that if you're spending more time in a bar than you are at the gym, you have a problem. Like I'm okay. If you want to say place, fine. But if you're actually at the bar more than you are at the gym, you would definitely have a problem. Like I'm just saying.
Like you mentioned, I think the weekends, a Friday, Saturday outing, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just recreation. It's recreation. But like you mentioned, like if you're at the bar Monday through Friday.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
The road, you know what I mean? Like the road to that is not going to be somewhere good. It's going to be a bad.
If you're in a bar, maybe like on a Thursday, get a few drinks, and then go to work on Friday, and then maybe Friday have a friend over at the house. Maybe Saturday you go to the bar again. But then
Blaze
Sunday,
Radio's got his live prediction. All right, Blaze, go for it, man.
Yeah, give us your prediction.
He's gonna say the referees or something. He's gonna say the refs are gonna win the.
Well, he's gonna go Kansas City. I already know. He's gonna go Kansas City.
The NFL is gonna win tomorrow. NFL's gonna win.
He's gonna go Kansas City probably.
And that's the thing we didn't talk about either, bro. We didn't talk about the refs in this shit, because I think that could impact this game massively. Because say for example, the Chiefs are driving.
Join us. He's asking if he can join.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
If you want, okay, send it. Put the link so we can join.
Yeah. So the link is right there in the chat. It's right there. We'll come in and we'll give us the live prediction.
Imagine it's a troll. It's a fake Blaze McCoy.
What was the guy's name? Ricky. That he had a name for everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It better actually be him. If it's not, just hang up right away.
I think it is him, dude. So yeah, if you're going back real quickly back to the refs, they could extend the drive. They could shorten the drive. There he is.
Is it him?
No, it's not him. It's someone else. Oh wait, it says Iverson. Iverson's in here.
No, hold on, no, don't click on that because he hasn't been on the chat.
Oh, he's probably Ricky, huh?
It might be Ricky. Oh, see, I told you, man. Yeah, don't.
Okay, Blaze says that he can't click the link. That's interesting, dude, because there he is. There's the man. All right, everyone, welcome in. All the way from Pennsylvania, Mr. Blaze Radio. What's going on?
What is up, everybody?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I figured I'd bust my StreamYard cherry here with you guys.
Hell yeah, welcome in, man. How you doing?
I'm hanging out. I'm doing well. I figure if you really want my prediction, and I know everyone probably thinks because I hate Tom Brady that I would not pick the Buccaneers, but with the 2 starting tackles missing, with now the coaching situation a little weird, I'm going to go Buccaneers. I think Brady gets his our Super Bowl.
Okay.
All right. Let me write you down right there.
And now I think I'm hoping the other way, but I'm going to say Tampa Bay wins 28-10.
Oh, 28-10.
I like that.
That would be kind of a embarrassing game for
I'm picking everything I don't really want.
Oh.
But that's what my gut's telling me. That's what my gut's telling me is going to happen. So, that's what you got to go for.
Oh, my
Anybody else here?
28-10, that would be that would shit on Patrick Mahomes the next day. Oh, damn.
Anybody else about to stay?
28-24 would be better.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, 24 would be better. Yeah, I agree. That's 18 points. Russell, that's 18 points. Hopefully not for the sake of the game. That would be bad.
Oh, trust me. I'd love to see 48-41, something like that. That would be good.
I don't think so. It's going to rain, though, so I don't think it's going to be too high.
That's, again, another reason why I think they run the ball. Maybe Fournette gets a couple touchdowns.
Yeah. And they have a better chance to run the football because Kansas City's had the right tackle and the left tackle not playing. What's up? How you doing, sir?
We got a lot of people in here, man. That's pretty cool. Iverson's in here. Mr. Blaze Radio. Jeff Henderson. Everyone's in here.
They became a
What's up, Iverson?
What's good?
What's good, bro? Where'd he go?
All right, man. All right. So yeah, Mr. Blaze Radio, man. So the score is going to be 28-10, and you're saying it's going to be a defensive. The defensive line is going to crash that offensive line for the Chiefs, right? Wait, Blaze is gone. Blaze is gone. Into Blaze. There he is.
Bit of shit.
Okay, there you go. Blaze, yeah, dude. So I was mentioning that you're seeing that the Bucs defensive line going to town on the Chiefs offensive line tomorrow.
I mean, you got to think so. I mean, when you're missing, no matter where you're at, these are professionals. So it is next man up. You got to have secondary guys that have been practicing all year that are ready to step up and do this. So granted, those 2 tackles, this is their big moment. So if they step up and they can keep that line even close to what it's been, then Kansas City can win. But I just think there's a lot of variables pointing towards the Buccaneers getting this win, unfortunately for me. But that's I'm gonna go with a professional pick, right? CE, we're professionals.
Exactly. Professional. No, man.
Yeah,
I think it's very that's where they like to put the pressure and the edge. Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul and Devin White, and that's where they're missing their right tackle and their left tackle. So I think they're just going to expose them. That's going to be, and like I said, Rodgers is not like it's a statue. He's a mobile quarterback, and he got sacked 5 times. So yeah, it's offensive line intact. This guy's missing 2 of the 5. But hopefully he's not 28 tackles. That's what. Oh, that would have sucked. But
that would be fucking embarrassing, dude. For the people that pick the Chiefs, like myself. Shit, it'd be so bad.
No, it wasn't Russell Johnson. They got hurt.
What did everybody else pick? Did I miss everybody else's picks?
Yeah, he got the list. Read the list, Memorabilia, so you can see it.
Yeah, dude. Pretty much everyone went Tampa Blaze, so only a couple people went with the Chiefs, man. Pretty much, I think London, Cowboys X Factor, myself, Terra Nova, and Big Wood. They picked the Chiefs, but everyone else with Tampa Bay, man. And as the week's going along, like I could see you guys' Tampa Bay pick, just because of like the bad vibes that we talked about with the Andy Reid's son. I mean, that's just a bad thing to happen, and we've seen in past Super Bowls where like bad shit happens with that Raiders dude that went crazy, the center for the Oakland Raiders when they played Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl, and they had the game and they played like shit. So,
well, if you're Andy Reid, you use all this as a rallying cry. Hey, we got all this shit going on. People are out. There's turmoil. They're asking us questions we don't want to answer about coaches. Maybe it's a rallying point where if they pull off a win here, this is much more impressive than last year's Super Bowl, I think, if Mahomes and them can overcome all this shit.
Yeah, because last year you had a shitty-ass quarterback in Jerry Cooper. Wasn't he Barry Garoppolo? Well, no, Jamie Garoppolo. Where now you have to go with Tom Brady. It would be much impressive for Mahomes' resume to beat Tom Brady than Jimmy Garoppolo. Much more, and like the distractions, not having neither the right tackle or the left tackle. I agree, it would be much more impressive for Mahomes than the Chiefs.
It would.
I'd love to see a close game and it come down to a final drive. Whether it's Mahomes or Tom Brady for that final drive, but that's what you wish for in a Super Bowl. Yeah.
That would be fantastic. A final drive touchdown or even a field goal. I don't know who Tampa's good kicker's not that great. I don't think.
You know what? The final drives always lead to this too: controversy. Whether it's they should have passed and they should have ran instead of passed. That was a penalty. That wasn't a penalty.
Yeah. Imagine if it's the kicker. They're saying it's gonna rain. Imagine if it's a fucking field goal and he fucking slips. How the game ends.
Hey, anybody who would want this piece of junk I got right here? I don't know if anybody would want this. I don't know if anybody want this piece of junk I got right here.
Oh, you motherfucker, dude. Oh man, that looks cool, dude.
I don't know if anybody want that piece of junk there, but
what the hell? You're a Steelers fan. You still have that?
There's a much better one right there.
Oh, you have every team?
Oh no, just a few.
Damn.
There you go.
How much did it cost?
Well, I used to work for Champ Sports. I was a manager, and we stopped carrying helmets. These are replicas at $89.99. They sold them for $3 a piece.
What?
$3?
$3? Yeah, $3 a piece. The other one I have, I'll have to go grab. It's a Jaguar. Do you guys know the Jaguars had a different helmet before the regular one came out?
No, I don't. Maybe if I see it, I remember. I don't remember right now.
They couldn't use the logo because it was exactly like the Jaguar car logo.
Oh my lord!
Oh shit! Okay.
I don't remember. Was that when like Tom Coughlin was a coach, or even before?
Here we go. That's the original Jaguar helmet. Let's see if I can get in the fucking picture.
Oh yeah, it looks way different.
But see, yeah, that's an act. It looks just like the Jaguar from the car, so they couldn't use it.
They got in trouble.
Yep.
Oh man, that looks.
Hold on. Let me see if I could show that a little bit better. Hold on.
Let me put it up here again.
There you go.
There's no light down here.
Yeah, it was the real life the car logo. They
see that? Yeah, it's
Damn,
almost
dude.
it was so close to the car logo that, and they only printed a couple of these, so I don't even know if it's like a collector's item or something. But
Oh yeah, definitely collector's item.
Sell it.
yeah, but they made them enough to ship them out before they realized, hey, we can't use this. The Jaguar company was suing them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Blaze.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. This is my old see my wallpaper from when I was a kid? Those are all
Yeah.
NBA logos.
And you have all the
That's
30
cool.
jerseys, right?
Yeah, I do have a jersey from every team. I've collected those for years, man.
That is crazy, man.
Guess what the last team I collected was?
What?
The Nets, bro.
No. The final two were two teams I really didn't like, so I just went on eBay and found a cheap jersey. Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs.
You're a Sixers fan. You're not even in the rivals.
But my Rockets jersey, you'll never guess who it is. Never.
Okay. Orange one? No. Yeah, I mean, it's a shit.
Insanity, bro.
No. Jeremy Lin.
Yeah. It was like $8. It was like $8. I was like, oh, I'll take it. That counts as a Rockets jersey.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy
Russell
Lin.
Johnson thought it was gonna be James Harden, dude.
No Harden. Now
That's
my Nets is a Jason Kidd. I got a Jason Kidd. I got a Kerry Kittles Nets too. If you guys remember Kerry Kittles.
Damn.
I remember
Who's
Jason
your
Kidd.
Lakers? Lakers, I think, is the man. The Laker. That's gonna cause controversy. Who is the Laker?
Magic Johnson?
Probably like Shaq.
No, it's either Magic Johnson or Kobe.
Magic Johnson. Okay.
Yeah, you get Magic.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that's a nice one, dude.
Gotta take Magic, right?
Yeah. Oh, what the Suns one? Alverson's asking.
But what's that?
The Phoenix Suns.
So I got a couple Suns ones. Now, I was a white boy hero from back in the day, Rex Chapman, and then also, how about this guy?
Starbury, everywhere Starbury.
Little Stephon Marbury.
Oh, okay. Monberry, okay.
You name a team, I got it. I don't know how. Say this one, CE. Say that name.
Yeah. Can't even see it. Hold on. Antica Punta.
Who the fuck's name is that long? There's three of them playing, right? And there's three of them.
3, yeah. 2 with the Bucks and then 1 with the Lakers.
And the worst one has the ring, huh?
Yeah.
You think he messes with his brothers about that?
Yeah, it probably does.
I'd give him shit all the time if that was me, right?
You got the 2 MVPs, I got the trophy.
Now you made me do a stream on my jerseys the one day.
Yeah, I remember that. I told you to do it. I thought it would be nice, man. A lot of people they love those collections, whether it's cards, hats, jerseys. People love that shit.
Well, you'll never guess who the Golden State Warrior is that I have, though. It's not a recent one.
Is it that Davis guy? What's his name?
He was real cool with PJ Carlissimo.
Okay, another guy, Spreewell.
Yeah, Latrell Sprewell. He choked it. He choked his coach. Do you remember that?
Coach, dude.
Hey, those guys they're big bad dudes. I'm not surprised there's more of that. Fighting the coaches and stuff. I'm serious.
Yeah, there's not anymore. There used to be.
Well, I did get a really good Spurs one for my last one. I had to.
What is it? Tim Duncan.
No. Kawhi.
Oh, there you go, Kawhi. Okay, that's the MVP when they won it.
Yeah, I got it right before he left. That. Well, what happens is if you get them after they leave, obviously, and Larry, you know this, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Well, here he is. This is why Landon. This is why I'm a Kentucky fan.
Oh shit. Okay.
So there's the Suns. You wanted Suns. That's one. But the real Chapman is old school.
Chapman.
That's the year I drafted him, right?
Yep. That's way back in the day. Now I wish it was pinstripe. You remember when they had the pinstripes? And Orlando had the pinstripes too, didn't they? Yeah.
Dude, Blaze has got a jersey from like every freaking team, dude. Oh man.
Orlando did have the pinstripes.
Yeah, back when Shaq and Penny Hardaway.
I don't know. It's still my favorite Jordan one, the black ones.
Hell yeah. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite Jordan. I have two of those. One is stitched and one's just regular. These are mostly all replicas. How about Dirk?
Dirk Nowitzki.
That's a classic one too, man.
They had a great game tonight. Did you guys see that at all?
Yeah, Curry with 57 and Luka with 42. It was good. Good game.
We could stump you guys. Here, I'll stump you with this one. Who can guess this one?
Fuck. What's the guy on the Blazers that played for the Grizzlies?
Randolph, Zach Randolph.
Yeah,
no,
Zach
that's
Randolph.
a good. I think he did wear that jersey though, did he? But this is way older than that. Remember Big Country?
Reeves.
Big Country?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Big Country. He was a big white dude from Oklahoma.
Zach Randolph.
90.
Zach-
I'm not that.
There's Iverson. Is he in the chat still?
Yeah, he asked for
that's
it.
a classic one too,
I
man.
don't know who Stan Fun where he is. He's a little bit young. He's only 14, so.
Well, I got this one here. I got a couple of these now. I think some chick, her boyfriend was really, really big, and he dumped her or she dumped him because these are like 5Xs. But it's legit Magic's real jersey from Michigan State.
Wow.
It's legit 5X Kareem Abdul-Jabbar UCLA.
Damn.
And the third one. Wait, who was the third one?
Damn. So,
Oh, Tim Duncan. It's a Tim Duncan one.
oh, wait, Forrest.
Yeah, that's why it's for. Oh, yeah. There's another 30 or 40 of them down here in colleges.
Damn. So you have the college ones too.
Yeah, Chauncey Billups in Colorado. That's one of my
crazy,
favorites.
man.
That's one of my
That's a nice
favorites. Billups. Not many people remember him in college. I remember him in college. One of my all-time favorites, the greatest in-game dunker ever. Vince
I know,
Carter.
dude, Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. Definitely.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking monster dunker.
Here's the other one. There's the other big one. Size 4X.
That's Carmelo, no?
Yeah, a little mellow. The weird thing about here's a and this one came with it too. Look at that. How about a high school Carmelo jersey?
Oh wow.
And these are like super heavy. They're 5X. So somebody got dumped. Someone's boyfriend got dumped.
And she sold
And all
everything.
these. Well, those jerseys, all those big ones, they were $100.
Dude, I would be pissed. Oh, that shit got
And then-
sold.
And then now it's Kentucky.
Damn.
That's a classic one, dude.
Tony Delk was the last one. This is the denim. You guys remember the denim jerseys? They're denim jerseys, and they wore denim blue shoes.
What the heck?
Anderson. Everybody remember who this one was? Jamal Mashburn.
Oh, okay. When I saw 23, I was thinking of Anthony Davis.
This is I think his last name was Rhodes. I don't think he made it very much in the NBA. 12. And then another Chapman.
That's your dude, Rex. I mean, Blaze. That's not why you got Rex Radio? Is that from Rex Chapman?
Yep, kind of. Yep. And they used to call my dad Radio Rich. Is my dad.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got the name Radio Rex.
I follow that dude on Twitter, Rex Chapman. He posts pretty.
He's amazing. This is one of my favorites too. Georgetown jersey of Iverson.
That's a classic one too, man.
Yeah, I loved when they had these jerseys, man. Those were so awesome. And the greatest
Oh, there you
of
go.
all time.
That's a nice one, dude. That's a nice fucking jersey.
Now I have a set of. You remember? Have you ever seen, Larry, the North Carolina Jordan cards?
Maybe.
They made a lot of them, so they're not really that expensive. But they were made his rookie year. They were made when he was in college, and there's a whole set of North Carolina cards. There's about 8 or 9 that are Jordans, and I was always wanting to put that in a plaque with a bunch of those, which would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
So I like to do weird things with cards, Larry. Check this out.
Damn, dude! Don't show that to the collectors, bro. They probably like get all pissed off.
The cards aren't damaged.
With a bunch of cards.
The cards are not damaged at all. They're in hard plastic or a sleeve. I took a poster. Let me get in there. There it is. There we go. So there's a card from every. And look at the cards, Larry. They're like cheap ass hoops cards from 89 and 90. They're not really worth a lot. But things like that and things like this. Take 8 cards, put it in a sheet, whatever your favorite team is. Those things can sell. Take junk cards to do that with, you know?
Right. I see you. Bro, what are you gonna do with all those LeBrons you have?
I had a friend bring me over his collection the other day. He had like 3 big bins, and they were all same year, 89, 90, but he had the complete 89 score football set. So Barry Sanders rookie, Troy Aikman rookie, and they are in perfect condition. So his Sanders alone, couple hundred, but graded couple thousand. I told him the whole set's not even worth that, but if you get one card graded, so he had a bunch of
perfect 10 out of 10.
It might not be a 10, it might be a 9.5, but it's centered good. There's no corner dings, no marks. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But he told me if I send him out and I get him paid, he'll give me like 30% or whatever he gets off of them. So I'm down with that.
Not a bad deal, Mr. Bush Radio.
And he got a bunch of Shaq rookies too, and they're in pretty good shape. They were already in plastic. He has have you ever seen Chinese cards? I should have kept some pictures of these. He has Chinese cards. It's a set of like 10 cards. They're Chinese cards from like 86 and 85. So there's a fucking Jordan in there.
Oh shit! Okay, that's crazy. I know on the cards they make them in Asia. I know Panini makes all the cards in Asia.
No, these were legit Chinese writing on them and everything, and there was like one from every different sport, like the best player from baseball and basketball. It's kind of weird, rare. And he had a bunch of garbage pail kids cards too. Which I got excited about because if you know from the first series, if you have whatever Atom Bomb, it's worth like fucking thousands of dollars. A garbage pail kid. But once again, just like anything, graded perfectly or else it ain't worth shit.
Exactly, dude. So, dude, the Lakers are in double overtime right now. Crazy shit.
Yeah, I got that. That's it. I'm watching it right now as well. I said, CE, you were talking about you have some kind of NBA package or something, but you said you don't.
League Pass, but I don't have NBA TV. Yeah.
I was going to say I have YouTube TV, and it's like $40-$50 a month, a base price, and it's included. NBA TV is included in it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get the games on NBA TV on the internet, so I don't really get too excited.
Yeah,
but that sucks. They don't include it.
What's that League Pass? That gives you all the games that aren't televised?
Yeah, it gives you everything. Literally, yeah. You can get any, as long as it's not an NBA TV, you get everything. And then with football and basketball, I get every game, like everyone. That's the reason
Lakers scored 18 points in that fourth quarter, and Pistons went 10 plus. They went to overtime. That's crazy.
Hey, what do you guys think? Curry gets 57 points. Should they win if he gets 57 points, or is that the other player's fault for not stepping up?
That's the other player's fault. The guy in Washington's going through that this year. Bradley Beal. I think all 17 games scored 5, and they don't win. I was watching some other streams, and some Warriors fans were saying, you shouldn't lose when your best player scores 57. I kind of beg to differ because if no one else did shit, you lose.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like Draymond Green.
The only reason they're still in it is because of Curry. Otherwise, they would probably be done by 20.
Yep. Well, if Oubre can play like he can play all the time, he could come through and be a star. But he seems up and down now. If he can click, I think he's going to be pretty good. I like him. What do you guys think about him?
About who?
Oubre Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of up and down. I think he shoots so many threes. But he got on Thursday he played really good, 40 points.
So I mean, when he plays good, he's amazing, but it doesn't seem like he can pull it all together.
No,
he's a really good defender, but the offense is super inconsistent. I think what the Warriors messed up, Blaze, is the injuries to the centers, dude. They don't have depth at center. They should have beat the Dallas again today easily. Like there's nobody, not even close. And then Draymond had a shitty ass game today too.
Well, they're saying that about Dallas. I've heard too. Okay, they don't think that Luka and Porzingis can carry that team by themselves, and I kind of agree. I think they're one piece away. Like, what kind of piece? Like a Bradley Beal would be nice, or would they need a big guy?
He was supposed to be Tim Hardaway, but he's not really as good as they thought.
Bradley Beal would be good on that team.
Yeah, he would.
You know,
but how would they get?
He needs better bench players.
But to get like that third, like a big three, but how? I mean, I don't think is it feasible that they could get Beal? Like, would they be? They'd have to give up a shitload of future picks or something.
Everything, picks and a bunch of role players.
But you don't want to give away too many role players because then you're screwing yourself over.
Like the Nets. Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly.
The Nets today, so Kevin Durant is out again a week with the coronavirus. So now they played tonight versus Philadelphia. You probably know because you're a Philadelphia fan. Kyrie Irving's like to sit down. I'm like, dude, why are you already shorthanded? You got no role players. Kevin Durant not playing, and you take a break. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I know it's a back-to-back, but the guy's not even 30 years old. Should be playing. Like, I don't understand.
Well, they said they took him out of that game the other day because he rode to the game with someone who tested positive. That's what I heard. So once he was in the game and they took him out, why don't they consider all the people he was just fucking around?
Yeah, I don't get that either. They let everybody else fly, all other 14 players to fly to Philadelphia for the next game, and I don't get that. I don't understand how this shit works.
Well, if he rode to the game with someone who was positive, and they get the guy who was positive out of there, now he could have been positive around all those people. It's like I would have think you got to shut everything down in that case, but they're the ones that are. I mean, I'm sure they're learning as they go too.
Yeah, well, some people
super weird, man. It's kind of what happened with the Saints and Alvin Kamara, where like really fishy shit.
He was giving hints that it might be like fixed by the NBA or something. Yeah. He was like
on Twitter. He was pissed off on Twitter that what he's talking about, that the NBA might be doing shit behind the scenes. Because you're right, Blaze. Based on what all we've seen, the data and the information, like you gotta shut everything down. And it kind of reminds me of what happened with Alvin Kamara, where he didn't play, the rest of the team played. But just like really fishy, weird shit that you can't explain. It's just like, well, what the hell's going on here?
I mean, I give the benefit of the doubt, and I'm sure they're doing whatever they can to keep everybody safe. But that was just a question. It's like, wait a minute, if he was in the game and he was on the side, how did he not contact those people? You know,
exactly.
But they also said he had like 10 negative tests in a row, so it was kind of like they thought or pretty sure KD wasn't positive, but they had to pull him out because people were finding out he came. You know, they're going to find out that other guy was positive.
Yeah.
The next step is to see if Durant had a positive test. That's the next step, but they're not going to say. They already said he's going to be back on Friday. That's even more weird. Like, why would you hold the guy out if he's not test negative, or if he tests positive? Then what's going on? It's just weird. It's a weird piece of news that you really can't even explain it or even understand it. It's just.
What about the Super Bowl? There's going to be a lot of people in that building tomorrow.
Over 20,000. Yeah, it's going to get infected. And all the parties in the house, the bars. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of.
I mean, it's a big event. It's like trying to tell people don't go drinking on, St. Patrick's Day. Don't go drinking the night before Thanksgiving. It's going to happen. Yeah, and I see he used to bust my balls because I said I didn't think there should be fans and stuff, and I didn't think there would be sports last year and everything. And I was being over precautious. I wanted people to live and be safe. Pendejo face. I'm the naive old guy over here. You know me.
No, I mean I thought it was because of
too much money, Liz.
I know it's all about the money.
Right now, they're arguing the players and the owners about the All-Star game because the owners want it because of the money and the players don't want to play. The players think it's too dangerous to get all the different teams, like all the different players from all the different teams, like plays. But the owners want it because of the money.
Well, I think too is where is the example of a huge outbreak during a game? We haven't seen one. We haven't seen, oh shit, after that game, 20 people tested positive. So, whatever they're doing is pretty much working. So that's where I think, keep the precautions, and the Super Bowl is going to be really packed.
Yeah, I think we're on the back end of this thing. I think people just gotta start taking the vaccine and continue to wear their mask. And I think maybe by the end of the year we can go back to normal. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to shit on the parade, but I read an article today where the doctors were saying, in realism, we're looking at a 5-year period before everything's back to pretty normal. I hate that. I don't want it to be, and we're only a year into it, so that's 4 more years. And they're going by, listen, they're going by past history. So the last pandemic is 100 years ago. So technology's better, medicine's better. It might take less than a year, but they have to overshoot it. They're talking 5 to 7 years before everything's normal again.
Yeah.
I could see that, Blaze, because of the vaccine, right? I mean, that's the end result to all this is the vaccine. So mathematically, I mean, they're probably right to vaccine 350 million people in the U.S. It's going to take a little bit of time.
And there's different strains out there now too. There's different,
Right. Yeah, the more time they take to not vaccine people, this is what's going to happen. They're going to get the different strains and shit out there.
But before we talk, it's more about the sports than it is all this. But like you said, CE, I really think within a year they'll get it under control and we'll be pretty much back. I hope. It's got to be. If not, we know how to deal with it.
My parents already got vaccinated, and they struggle getting a place to go. So people are actually getting vaccinated. People are saying they're not, but they're actually getting vaccinated. So
yeah, my sister's a pharmacist. She got her second vaccination already. So they're getting all the doctors and stuff like that around here. What do you guys think about March Madness? How they're going to try to do that this year?
Probably going to be a shit show also, dude.
I don't know. We'll see.
You know what I think? Why wouldn't they? Now listen, why wouldn't they do 2 tournaments and 2 bubbles? 32 and 32. Then you only need 1 game.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I haven't heard too much about it. It's only a month away.
Instead of 1 bubble with 65 teams.
No way, that doesn't even fit. No way.
But if they do regionally, have a West bubble and East bubble, like we've already proved with hockey and basketball that worked last year.
Yep.
I want March Madness, man. As much as I said last year I was okay not having it, it was really serious then. I fucking miss March Madness. It's my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
I draw a big bracket. March Madness is best time of year for me, man. I mean,
I know.
Even though Kentucky probably won't even be in it this year.
Well, maybe they get like a 10, 11 seed, and then maybe they can get on a run. Sometimes you see a lot of guys get like that 11, 12 seed, and then they go on a run.
Yeah.
So
well, are they doing conference tournaments and stuff still too? I would hope, right?
I haven't heard too much. You would think that a month away you would start hearing a lot of talk, and I don't hear too much talk about the tournaments. It's weird.
Well, you mentioned the NBA All-Star game too, and I kind of agree with LeBron. I think it's stupid for them to have one right now.
I wouldn't do that.
It is stupid because they're gonna I think they're thinking about all the people that are gonna go to the site. Like there's gonna be a lot of fans, a lot of people are gonna go to that location. That's also gonna fuck it up because that's what they're saying not to do. Like don't congregate and shit. They're gonna have an all-star game and it's gonna be like,
Well, and that's not it's like a 3-day event too. And it's all about the money.
I think.
But I think that a lot of places have proven if you take the right precautions, you can have events.
Yeah. If you wear your mask and you test and you it works.
You know what I worry about? A football game in the 4th quarter when people have been drinking for 3 quarters. I've been to Steeler games, man. 4th quarters, whether we're winning or not, everybody's a fucking drunk asshole in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's why they're not in a lot of bars, they're forcing you to order food because they don't want people to drink and get drunk and then forget about the virus. So they're forcing I don't know how it is now. Earlier in the summer, you couldn't order alcohol unless cheeseburgers.
The profit margin of a draft beer is a lot. I mean, you pay $10-15 for a beer at a sporting event. We do here, I know. So that's huge. So that's more money than they're making off of anything is off the fucking alcohol. So
exactly.
And then
the Lakers, they're gonna win the game, bro. They're up 128-122 with about a minute left in the game. They got it. All right, man. So I'm gonna jump out of here. gonna
Good stuff.
peace out. But you guys can hang out though. I'm gonna just jump out of here. All right. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.
Have a good night.
Send me that box. Send me that box of hoops cards. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh man.
You surprised to see me on here, CE?
Yeah, we thought it was a troll because we got this guy named Ricky, and he does fake accounts, and so we were thinking it was a fake account. We're like, it's a fake account, man.
Yeah, I remember. I remember
So
him.
we were looking at the fake account. And then at the same time, Albertson, he tried to get in, so we thought he was changing the name from you to Albertson. So the Midwest that they're doing it in Indiana, the whole thing, the NCAA.
She's safe because of our first
I don't know, man.
and our new one's even safer.
Russell Johnson says 34-28 Tampa Bay. That seems. I like that's a good score because I'm thinking high scoring. It could, but then again, if it's that rainy and crappy, can it be high scoring?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Too great. It depends. If it's a drizzle, I guess they could. You're talking about professional athletes playing at the top of their game.
I hope it doesn't happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully they're just exaggerating about it because that's gonna mess it up. What was that Super Bowl? Was it the New York one? It rained the whole game, and Seattle won like 43-7. So hopefully Denver cannot get anything going the whole game. So hopefully it's not like that. Suns play Boston tomorrow. I hope they win. Celtics have no Brown or Smart. Yeah, they still won yesterday though versus the Clippers, but Paul George didn't play.
Thanks, Russell. You didn't think I was a troll. Thanks, I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, what do you think? It was a fake account. That's what we thought.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
and I never come. And who would have think I would come on here, right?
Yeah, you never been on, and like I know you for like almost 2 years now, and you've never been on. So yeah,
I wanted it to be a surprise. Surprise!
The StreamYard.
Yeah, I had it on my phone for a long time. I just never used it. I used it once a long time ago, but I didn't show my face. I was just on there playing some game with somebody because they had like 8 people on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good. It's getting promoted. If you watch a YouTube video, a lot of ads are now about the StreamYard. It's getting promoted pretty. A lot of people are using it now.
Where do you think your boy Carson Wentz is going to go? Wentz Dejo.
I'm hoping we can fucking fleece the Bears first round pick.
What? Colts and Bears, right? Are those the two they're thinking?
The Colts are smart. They're not going to do that. But I think the Bears, they're going to panic, and I think they can give us a first round pick possibly. I don't agree with that, but I think it's possible we can fleece them for a first round pick.
Well, look what the Lions got for Stafford.
Yeah, well, but Stafford is better than Wentz. But...
No, but I'm just saying, yeah, for him to get 2 first. Now, here's the thing, and I've talked to some Lions fans because there's Lions fans that are like, I'm going to cheer for Stafford with the Rams. Why would you cheer for Stafford with the Rams? You got 3 picks depending on how good the Rams are. If the Rams are good, your picks are shit. If the Rams suck, or heaven forbid, I don't want this to happen, but if Stafford would get hurt in the beginning of the season and they don't have a quarterback, they would suck. That means all 3 of them picks are going to be top 10 picks, right?
Yeah, people just get too emotional about it, and they don't even think the right way. But yeah, they should be cheering for them to lose, so their picks are better.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. Stafford's been with them for how long? They're Stafford fans. They want him to. But if he does well, it fucks up their draft picks.
And they're already bad enough with the draft picks, so the shittier they are, the worse they have on getting somebody to be good.
I just can't stop calling him jerk off though. Because the first time I ever saw him, it was California University playing college on ESPN, and the announcer just kept saying, "Jerk off, back for the pass, jerk off, over the middle, he got him, jerk off is going to run the ball, jerk off to the left, jerk off's having a great game." So I like to bust my Detroit Lions fans. I like to bust their balls because they're really high on Goff at first, and I'm like, well, you got jerk off as your quarterback.
And I watched a game versus same thing in California. He had like 5 interceptions. Because I was comparing them because that year the Eagles had 2 and Rams had 1. So I was like, which one do I want? I want wins or Jared Goff. So I watched a lot of this game this last year in California, and I watched that game. I don't know. I can't remember what it was against. 5 interceptions. Jimmy Carson wins.
Did you guys talk about the Pro Football Hall of Fame inductees today?
A little bit. So it was Peyton Manning and Johnson made it, right? Calvin Johnson.
Yep. Charles Woodson. And Alan Faneca from the Steelers.
Oh, okay. And then also the Raiders' longtime coach, Tom Flores.
Yes, Flores too, yeah. And the other thing I didn't know is they're going to have both. They're going to have this year's and last year's.
Oh, yeah, they're combining them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to. I thought they were just. I was wondering if they're not going to have it this year and just have last year's, but I guess they're combining them because baseball. Nobody made baseball. I don't know if you heard that. Nobody made it.
Yeah, I know. Was that the first time that's ever happened where they didn't vote anybody in?
Never seen. But it's probably because of the
I know.
Steroids area. They don't want to.
Yeah, I still think Clemens and Bonds need to be in there.
Me too.
Sosa, maybe not because he got good with the steroids. Bonds and Clemens were doing it without him. You know.
Yeah, well, that's why. Bonds
my opinion.
Because he saw everybody else all of a sudden hating. He's like, well, I'm the one that's the best here, so I'm gonna start taking them too.
I see John Lynch made it too. John Lynch is also in the inductees, and Drew Pearson from the Cowboys.
Yeah. Those are long overdue, the Drew Pearson and Tom Flores.
Bill Nunn. Bill Nunn's the contributor that made it. He's a scout for the Steelers from back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
And then they also named Aaron Rodgers the MVP and Aaron Donald the Player of the Year.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I was hoping TJ Watt would get defensive, but of course I can't argue with Aaron Donald.
He was going off about his brother not winning it. He was pissed.
Oh, they show who just missed the cut is Jared Allen, Rondé Barber, Tony Baselli, Leroy Butler, Clay Matthews, Torrey Holt, and Sam Mills. They're good players, but yeah, I can see why they wouldn't get first ballot.
Clay Matthews is already eligible? He's been retired for 5 years?
Yeah, Clay Matthews all time.
I didn't know Clay Matthews was already retired for 5 years.
That's the other Clay. That's his dad.
Oh,
or the other one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about the Packers linebacker. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You had me looking again, too. I was like, wait a minute. He's right. No, this is the one that played in the 70s and 80s.
Imagine if the son gets in before the dad.
Oh, yeah. What if he does? I'm still waiting to see if LeBron gets to play with Bronny in the NBA.
You know what? I was thinking that they're not doing high school basketball in Los Angeles and California because of the virus. I'm thinking that that's going to push everything back to the kid because he's trying to get in as a high schooler, make the jump. And I'm wondering if he doesn't have if he loses 1 year or maybe even 2 years of high school, LeBron might just say, "You got to go to college, kid. You're not fully developed," and that might fuck everything up.
Well, I think I mentioned in your chat before. I met Bronny 2 years ago because he played AAU ball around here in Pittsburgh for a while with another recruit that's coming out of this area. His name's Rodney Gallagher. Get used to that name. He's already getting scouted all over the place. He's got offers everywhere. He's going to be a junior, but he's the same age as Bronny. They played AAU together. And my buddy who lives up the street, who coaches the high school, actually had Bronny staying over his house for a week.
Oh, nice.
So little Bronny was like in this area for a while. It's kind of cool. I got to meet him. He's real like adult-like. It was weird. It was at a park where it was like a tournament going on, and I ran that park before, so they introduced me. It's like, hey, let me introduce you. Here's Bronny. And there was 20 little girls all around him, and he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about any of them. He was like, nice to meet you, sir, blah, 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 all proper. He didn't give a fuck about the girls. I was like, dude, what look at all these girls? He didn't care.
Wow.
But I don't know if he's going to be good enough, though. That's the thing. He's good, but he's going to have to get a lot better. I mean, he played in the summer league here where I used to coach, and he's good, but he's going to have to get a lot better and grow a lot too. But he's got the genes, right?
But memorabilia, Larry was telling me that he feels like LeBron was like a lot bigger and buff at that age. This guy's like more skinnier. But they said he's 3 already. So at this age, he's a better shooter than LeBron was. But I don't think he's going to be as good. I mean, no way. But hopefully get back to the NBA. Hopefully, but I don't know.
I think it would be really cool if he made it and LeBron was in his last year. I think that would be really cool.
I can see LeBron pulling out some shit like he's a free agent the year before, and then he signs a 1-year contract with the team who drafted him. I can see that happening. And then they played the Griffies. Seattle did that 1 year, so I can see that LeBron doing that. Just okay, let me be a free agent. Actually, I think he just signed with the Lakers for 3 more years because his son has 3 more years of high school, so he's planning to be a free agent in 2024. That's when his son's supposed to be a senior. So we'll see. But now with the virus, if he loses some playing time in high school, he might just have to I don't know
how they're going to do. That's a good question because I know because they're doing the same thing with Rod Gallagher here in town. They want to get him, up there as quick as possible, get him right into college, somewhere big so he can get in there and get his high school career over with as soon as possible. So I don't know. That's a good question. If he gets screwed by them not having school, are you sure that he's not playing at all? I wonder if he plays like AAU or some kind of out there if it would count. I'm not sure. That's a weird question.
Somewhere, I don't know where, but there's no way they're not playing. I mean, worst case scenario, they're having pickup games in the park. They got to be playing somewhere.
Yeah.
No way. I mean, that's their the whole likelihood. They got to be playing somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't know.
But if it doesn't,
AEU's going on at this moment. I don't think it is.
No, I mean, he does. That's mostly during the summer and stuff. They do that just to keep going.
Maybe, so maybe in the summer. I can see LeBron and like all these people starting to pressure the governor to like, hey, let's start having more kids again. Because they're gonna be like, it's healthy, man. They're gonna pull out that healthy card. Like, we don't want the kids on the street and shit like that. So they're probably gonna. I wouldn't be surprised by the summer or latest, like in the fall, you got sports back for a lot of kids. And in some states, they are playing high school sports. It depends what state you're in.
Yeah, it's off and on here in Pennsylvania. I mean, they cancel some stuff if there's any concerns, But there's a lot of schools that didn't play football this year or didn't play basketball that decided not to.
Yeah, I think here in Texas, I think they did do their sports, but yeah, I think in a lot of places they're just not doing it. They just don't trust the kids because. They're kids, and they're gonna in the weekends they're gonna go hang out with their friends, and they're gonna get infected.
Well, high school football is really big in PA. I know it's huge in Texas, so that would be
You got
really weird.
Look like the fucking NFL or college stadiums, and they're for high school.
I know.
Yeah, I know. If I had a kid or even a nephew, we're in the right place for football here in Texas. I mean, no better place to get developed than here in Texas.
Yeah, I read stuff in articles like 10, 15 years ago that they're televising high school Texas football games and stuff. Like it's a huge deal.
And who's
that was a long time ago.
There's 2 guys right now, quarterbacks that are obviously getting a lot of attention. One is Peyton Manning's nephew, the son of the older brother, Cooper.
Yeah.
The one that didn't play. And he's supposed to be really good. And also Jerry Jones' grandson. So they're getting a lot of attention right now. I don't know how good they're going to be. It's probably because of the name mostly, Manning and Jones. But
yeah.
They're going to. I imagine if Jerry Jones drafts his name.
I think is it Arch Manning? He's named after his grandpap, Archie Manning. He's Arch.
I think it is. I think it's Arch Manning. Yeah, that's Cooper's the oldest brother's son.
I tell you, Archie Manning. He that guy. He has to be so happy because he used to play with the Saints when they sucked ass all the time back in the 80s.
Oh damn.
And to see Eli and Peyton have all those wins, he's probably like, man, I never won. They called them the Aints back then. They were the ones that wore the paper bags over their heads.
Funny that in Super Bowl 44 they faced off Manning versus Saints, and the Saints won.
That's true.
Yeah, that must have been weird for him. Yeah,
that's good, bro. Church and football.
Yeah, church and football.
Some people, football is their church.
Yeah, or the gym. The gym is also one that a lot of people are pressuring to get open. The gym.
Well, CE, glad I could stop in, man. I'm gonna head off now.
I'm gonna go get some dinner.
Yep.
Have a good night, man. Yeah, man, we can do this in the future.
Now I know how easy it is just to click on and come check you out.
You know what? We can do one for wrestling because that's where memorabilia is not as educated. So like for wrestling in the future, if you want, maybe
Man.
Like in WrestleMania in March. Yeah. So and I'll just message you on Twitter and we can get organized.
Cool. Hey, see you later, everybody in the chat. See you later, CE. Take it easy. Talk to you guys later.
All right, see you guys.